So here I'll use numbers to do this question. So let's say we have these two containers. The volumes are 64 liters. And I'm using 64 because I know we'll repeatedly be having things. So I need this number to be divisible by 64. So the first situation we have, this is filled with sugar syrup, sugar, and here we have 32 milk. And then we're told that half the content of the first container is transferred to the second container. So here we'll end up with 16 sugar. This is the first container. And in the second, we have 32 milk and then 16 sugar. And then half of this mixture is transferred back to the first container. So literally, I just need to divide these two parts equally. So if I draw it here, our scenario is 16 sugar. So you do have to kind of be careful with the drawing here. So we'll have 8 sugar and then 16 milk. And then for the second, we'll have 8 sugar left, half of this and half of milk. 8 sugar and then 16 milk. Next, half of the content of the first container is transferred back to the second. So my focus now is on the second one. So 8 sugar, 16 milk, and then I'll just add half of each of these portions. So 8 sugar, starting with the bottom, and then 4 sugar, and then 8 milk. So this is kind of the situation I'm interested in, where I need to figure out the ratio of sugar syrup to milk. So sugar is 8 plus 4, 12, plus 8 is 20. And then milk here is 16 plus 8, 24. So that's the ratio. If I divide by 4, this becomes 5:6, which is answer choice A. So these types of questions can be difficult, especially when you're doing it under pressure and time, and it's easy to get entangled in this. I would probably leave this question closer to the end after I've done enough questions comfortably so I can be more relaxed. You can also do it with fractions, but I should comment that this type of question has shown up pretty much every year, if I remember. So make sure you've done enough of these questions so you have at least a method. I mean, I use numbers here, and you can certainly do it with fractions. I think it's a little harder to do it with fractions, but I have done it before. So I think pick a method that works for you and make sure you practice with that method. So to summarize, the answer is A.